Hello. Well, I wanted to do a video because I broke one of my STREKs the other day. I had it open so that I was using it, and I left it there and walked away. And of course, I went to bed and forgot and left it out overnight out here on this table. And when I came back in, the cats had knocked it and several other things down on the floor, of course, scratching it up on one side just a little, but that's okay. It's been a user. But they broke when it fell down. I walked in the dark, full stride, and kicked it, and it was wedged in such a way that when I kicked it, I bent it. And then when I went to straighten it back out, of course, it broke. And I was really upset. But then I fixed it the best I could. And I was originally going to make a bottle opener on it, and then I thought, well, you know, the saw, I wish I could have kept a few more teeth than that, but that's where it broke. But I was looking at this old K-bar. I guess it's, I'm not sure what the model is on this. It's a 4-blade. You don't see many 4-blade K-bars, so I got it. But I always like the anatomy, the gentle taper, and the way this is made. You know, this is a really good driver. It doesn't lock. And what I was envisioning was, you know, imagine this without the bottle opener, but instead it had a saw on it. And it was a good looking, you know, symmetrical shape like that, with the stripper on the back, just like this one has, with the wire stripper, the drywall saw, and a poke. Call it a short poke. That's what I call it. But better yet, I made it an EO short poke, EO being easy open. So when I looked at it, and I was using it in the drywall earlier after I did this to make myself feel better about breaking it, I came over and I started poking it through, and I managed to poke through and saw a nice straight line, and it works good enough that it still cuts just like it did. It's actually easier to poke through now, being shorter. You know, I'm looking at it now and saying, this is probably the way we should have done it in the first place, had I thought of it, and it probably would have sold better. So, you know, lo and behold, it took an accident to figure out what could probably be a future model if I knew people were interested in it. But it's, you know, it's really not up to just me. But anyway, the EO Easy Open Short Poke Electricians. I wish it had this kind of symmetry and good look to it with a saw blade. That would be really nice. But, you know, with what I had to work with, I think I did a pretty good job cleaning it up after it broke when I tried to hammer it back flat. I should have heated it up first, but I knew it would stain the blade, and I thought, well, give it a shot. And I knew I'd turned some into radio knives that locked before, so I thought I'd just do that. But as it turns out, I kind of like this. Thanks for looking.